Hello YouTubers. In this video we're going to be changing the oil again in my 2008 BMW X5 and performing another engine flush. We did this in the last video, which I'll put a link to in that corner. I hope to put a link to it in that corner. We did this the last oil change and I've had zero issues. So this is my report back to you on how did it go the last time. No issues. I can't tell you something went great, but I can tell you nothing went wrong. So if you wish to do an oil change and have your engine flushed, I had no issues. Are you going to have any issues? Who knows? All I can say is it can't be a bad thing to get gunk and grime out of the engine, and it's got to lead to better fuel delivery within the engine and better engine life, because if the oil can get where it's supposed to go without any kind of starvation, especially on the valve seals, why not? So I'm doing another engine flush just to get whatever's in there out that shouldn't be in there, and we're going to change the oil again. So I'm changing the oil every 4,000 miles. The last time this was done, it was at 182. This is now 186. And I'm going to go on that pattern. This car has, like I said, 186,000 miles, a lot of miles, and I don't want oil-related problems. And to the degree that I can mitigate that risk, oil is going to be my insurance. So for no more than I have in oil costs, I think the two jugs of 5W40 were under 60 bucks at Walmart. Is a very cheap insurance on the car for every 4,000 miles. One thing that's not going to happen, I'm never going to change an oil at 17,000, which is what this car recommends. That'll never happen. That's too long. That's what leads to these problems with the oil. So I'm changing it every 4. And if you think about it, 4,000 miles with known problems with valve seals and stuff like that, I have yet to read an article that somebody says changing the oil too often or every 4,000 miles causes valve seal problems, causes timing chain guide problems. Yet to ever read an article that states such a thing. So if oil is not a problem, why not change the oil? So that's my philosophy on it, and that's what I'm going to run with. So we're going to jump right into it. This is going to be a rather quick video besides this long dissertation here at the beginning, and we're just going to cover dumping in the engine oil flush, letting it flush for 15 minutes, and then draining and refilling. So very simple process. We'll just jump right into it. So here we are back at it. So now I've already got the engine running. It's been 10 minutes. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes with the oil flush back in there again. And yeah, we're going to change it out. I've got everything staged and prepped, ready to go. So ready to do the other oil change. All right, the engine's off. Ran for 15 minutes. With the motor flush in there, or Liqui Moly engine flush. Everything looking good to me, but let's get this thing drained. Okay, so the oil filter takes an H6, so a hex 6 millimeter, and the oil drain plug takes an H8 or an 8 millimeter hex. So I've got everything else ready. This is going to be my 24 millimeter to get the oil filter housing off to take out the old oil filter. So right here is the oil plug, and right there is the oil filter drain plug. I'm going to drop that out, let that drain first, then we'll start this one draining, and we're going to let it drain if it takes an hour or however long until it drips no more. So let's get to it. All right, just a little bit of drip, not much at all. I'm going to wait it out a little bit longer. Oil filter is ready to go back in. I've already got that ready, snug back up. So we'll put the oil filter in and we'll keep waiting on the oil to drain. Okay, the oil is back in, everything's topped off. put a new sticker in the dash or in the glass for the update, and oil has changed. Again, this was just a very quick video so that you understood the update on since the last engine flush. And I did again, just like I said, I did another one this time. And yeah, hoping that any kind of gook or whatever comes out. And we are left with a nice clean engine on the inside and outside. So YouTubers, if you like the video, like the video.